Hello, my name is Grandma Jenny. I work with RSVP of Dade County, and they have people called foster grandparents who go to the schools and help kids learn their reading and their writing and who like to read books. It's a hot day today, and it's in the springtime, almost summer, in Madison, Wisconsin, and it's a day when I like to sit inside in front of a fan or outside under a tree with the breeze blowing and read a book. So today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to read a book. And the book that we're going to read today is right here. It's called No Fish for Charles. It's written by Tracy Detz, D-E-T-Z, and the illustrator, the person who made the pictures, is Monica Suska. And Charles is a big crocodile who loves chilling on rocks and fishing from the back of his canoe. He dreams of fried fish for dinner. He decides to skip school one day to try his luck and cast his reel, but when Charles encounters a school of clever fish and his outing suddenly becomes anything but chill, he realizes that going to school is always the smartest option. Here we go. My name is Charles, and I'm a big croc. I love to chill on top of a rock, but my favorite thing I like to do is fish from the back of my big canoe. Let's see if we can make the pictures any bigger. There, those words are bigger, don't you think? Now we can see this word canoe. Next comes, there's the school. On the way to school one day, I decided I'd rather play. It was a perfect day to cast my line. Fish would be biting in no time. Is he going to go to school? No, he's going to skip school. Woohoo! I baited my hook with some old bread, then dropped my line in and quietly read. Oh, he had a book with him to read. Like me, he likes to read on a hot day. I waited and waited for one little bite, dreaming of fried fish for dinner that night. I baited my hook with some old bread, dropped in my line, quietly read. I waited and waited for one little bite, dreaming of fried fish for dinner that night. Here's this fried fish he thinks he's going to get. Now, suddenly my pole dipped and started to shake. I pulled out my line and caught a snake. You're not a fish, I said to the snake. Of course I'm not. Goodness sake. My name is Sammy. Let me go. There are plenty of fish down below. I put Sammy back in and baited my hook, threw in my pole, and oh, how it shook. It was a big fish. Whoa, I just knew. I pulled up my pole to find an old shoe, a raggedy old shoe. How could this be? Where were all the fish in this deep blue sea? Look at this funny old shoe he's going to pick up on us. There's the fish playing a trick on him. I threw in my pole one last time and praying a fish would be on the line. The boat started to rock and the pole to bend. This had to be the big one at the other end. I pulled real hard, straight up in the air. And then out came a rusty old chair. The fish are laughing. Where are all the fish? I shouted out loud as the sun slipped away behind a cloud. I looked into the water, and what did I see? A big school of fish laughing at me. Yep. Look at, here's the chair, here's the shoe. The snake went away. Right then, a big fish jumped into the boat. Look at here. Wiped off his glasses and took off his coat. A fish in a coat. That's interesting. I'm Freddie, the principal of the School of Fish, and you, Charles the Croc, are on top of my list. We will not fall for your bait and hook show. We are much smarter than you'll ever know. This is because we are always in school, not fishing all day and acting a fool. Remember what I said the next time you fish? Then he grabbed his coat and jumped back in. Splish! I could not believe it. What had I just seen? A sassy old fish, so bossy and mean. He thinks he's so smart, telling me what to do. I'll show you, Mr. Principal, who's smarter than you. I cast in my reel one more time, waiting and watching for a bite on the line. Oh dear, look at this. There's a seagull. Seagull thinks he's laughing too. What is going on? The sun was setting. I was about to give in when something tugged and made my canoe spin. The boat began to rise when I saw a big tail, and then I slowly slid down into the mouth of a whale. Oh dear. Look at, he's way down in the whale's tummy. Help, 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 I began to shout. I am being eaten. Please get me out. Now I really wished I'd gone to school. The principal was right. This wasn't so cool. Oh dear. Freddie and the others heard my plea. They sprang into action to rescue me. There they are. Freddie dangled a rope right down the whale's spout. Hang on tight, he said, as he pulled me right out. There's the principal, Freddie, and he's got the rope, and here comes the Croc out of the whale's spout. Looks like I caught you, Charles. Now who's so bright? I hung my head, knowing Freddie was right. As I crawled upon shore and shook, oops, we gotta go backwards, we missed the page. Oh, now we lost the whole book, shoot. We'll start again. We remember all these pages, don't we? That's the thing about computers. You make one little click and everything goes fluid. So there's Principal Freddie pulling Charles out through the spout of the whale. Now, here he is. As I crawled upon shore and shook off my scales, thankful I hadn't become food for a whale, I waved to the fish, who watched from the sea. It seemed going to school was the right choice for me. So he's happy to be back on the land, huh? And that's the end of that story. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's read something again real soon. Bye now. That's the end for today.